Hello, my name is Curtis Hernandez, and today I'm going to be covering some of the interventions within the DJ community by my favorite DJ Grand Mixer Q-bert. Richard Quidovich, aka DJ Q-bert, member of the infamous DJ Scratch battle crew, the Invisible Scratch Pickles, is commonly regarded as the most highly skilled scratch DJ that has ever stepped on the foot of this earth. His long-standing career of innovating the DJ culture has set a new bar for a generation of DJs who can now call themselves musicians. Coming a long way from just letting records play, Q-bert's impact on the world of scratch DJs can now be seen virtually inside of almost any turntablist. One of the things I personally admire the most about Q-bert and his crew was their love for sharing knowledge. Alright? Now, back in the 80s, turntablism was a fresh art style, and a lot of people were not trying to share their secrets. DJ Q-bert and the Scratch Pickles were so advanced that they actually wanted to give away their secrets, share this knowledge for the sake of DJ culture.
This is a fader, so you can just, what it is just on and off. That's all it is. It's kind of like talking, you just speak what you're saying, The more techniques you know, the more, it's like each technique is a word, and so the larger your vocabulary, the more articulate you can speak. Farts, burps. Beat juggling is the live manipulation and remix of music right before your eyes. Usually what you do is you kind of use the same two records. So this is like, I'm just using a piece of the record. It's called the break. It's like, and then this is the same record as well. Like that, right? The fader is like for that turntable and that turntable, right? And in the middle is both. So if you mess with both of those beats, you can go.
DJ Q-bert studied under turntablist Mixmaster Mike, producer and DJ of the famous rap group The Beastie Boys. With a mentality like Q-bert's, Mike transformed him from regular old disc jockey to turntablism master. From here, Q-bert and Mike began applying some science to the art. They were trying to search for a way to apply music theoretical methods to the world of turntablism. They began creating and naming rudimentary scratches, identifying different playing techniques, and trying to break down the physical mechanics of scratching. Where your fingers go, the movements of your arm, different crossfader techniques, upfader techniques, the difference between if you were to move your finger closer to the inside of your record versus outside your record, speeds, all types of crazy things. After this, people began pressing what were called battle or break records specifically made for scratch DJing. A fellow named John Conacio actually came up with a form of scoring turntablism. He called it the turntable transcription method.
Welcome to Brooklyn. Guys can come in.
This is basically a rub, so it'd be fresh. It's a tool. It's a method of transcribing scratches. It's helpful if you're trying to convey your composition to someone else.
Now, what makes DJ Q-bert so successful? Well, first of all, the man has a number of awards under his belt. 3-time DMC World Champion, America's Best DJ of 2010. DJ Q-bert has even touched the world of video game media in the hit release DJ Hero 2. He's also done post-production for the animated feature Turbo. Q-bert contributed a variety of scratch DJing equipment for scratch DJs. His company Thud Rumble still presses records to this day. Q-bert's signature turntable, the QFO, a very special invention, has integrated crossfader and upfader on the sides of the turntable. Although Q-bert's been very successful, there's been many obstacles standing in the way of his profession of a professional turntablist. For one, turntables back then weren't really regarded as an instrument. As time went on, DJs became more of a staff member rather than the actual member of the band. But DJ Q-bert's incredible reputation for winning battles and innovative DJing kept him in the works all these years. I really look up to Q-bert a lot. The way he thinks is just incredible to me. From scratch master to all-around good guy, he's honestly a man who just wants to help out the planet Earth. How can you not look up to that?
I used to DJ garage parties and stuff, and there'd be some times where I'd do the same garage in other months, and I'd see this kid pop up every now and then, and it would happen to be Q-bert. He would like approach me, like, "Yo, I dig what you do, Mike." So I said, "Well, I'll show you some stuff when I come to my apartment." He'd sit there and just watch me practice the whole day. Then in between my practices, he would ask me, "How do you do this? Can you do that again?"
My advice, do not show this guy your scratch that you found and developed, because he will take that and understand it so much more than you have. You know, he's like the Louis Armstrong of scratching. You know, even everyone tries to dress like him, except me though. I look a lot better. One day everyone's gonna try to look like Yoga Frog. But for now, we got this guy, the one and only DJ Q-bert.
Me and Q-bert used to practice. That's where we made up the question and answer. I'd scratch the question, and he would give me an answer. And so we didn't even have to talk to each other for a whole day.
I remember one time he moved away to another city, and I was like, damn, how am I gonna bite it? How am I gonna get his ideas? So I imagined all these like DJs from outer space, like what would their style be?
He took that and just like went in his own world with it.
Since Earth is like it's like kind of like a primitive planet, what about the more advanced civilizations? How does their music sound? So I would imagine it, you know, whatever they're doing, and I guess that's how I would come up with my ideas.